Thinking about Argentina, I spent a lot of time personally going to different agents, interacting with different businesses, and you hear about inflation in Argentina, but then when you are on the ground there and you see how this impacts in real life, you really realize that, first of all, people have an insatiable desire for dollars. Indirectly, it is a very dollarized economy. And so having easier access to dollars is a really big deal. And finding different ways to provide that is, I think, a really exciting thing that we're working on. And Vibrant is actually an application that's developed by a subsidiary of the SDF that is specifically focused on that. I think the openness of people in Argentina and Colombia to different, paths, different solutions, different apps was very exciting. I think in Argentina specifically, we are. It's public that we're actually planning an additional disbursement through UNHCR into Latin America, into Argentina, and spending time with the UNHCR team was very exciting because we really got to understand, how they would want to use this and how it benefits, their aid flows versus what they have right now. I think in Colombia specifically, I was interested to hear that people feel very burned by the sudden drop in, Bitcoin and Ethereum prices, and I think people were excited about crypto because there was some inflation in Colombia. They thought they could store value, and then in the end, anyone who went into crypto ended up losing more money than people who just kept money in pesos. And so I think we heard from some crypto entrepreneurs there that there was a little bit of a disappointment that it didn't yield the promise that people had put out there. And so I think what we learned is that really repositioning crypto in general in Colombia to being better, faster payment system and allowing access to digital US dollars where you're not taking on that risk is really critical for people to actually then make the connections. I was also very impressed with how savvy people were in Colombia on using financial apps. There are the thriving ecosystem of fintech apps that are being used by all sorts of people at all income levels in Colombia, which I think is really exciting. I think it's one area where I expect to see a lot of innovation in Latin America.
Thanks for watching this clip from Emerging Voices. If you enjoyed our content, please take a moment to like this video and share it with your friends. And to stay up to date with what's happening in Web3 from emerging markets, we produce a 5-minute, once-a-week newsletter recapping the week's Web3 news from Africa, Asia, Latin America, and Eastern Europe to help you stay informed and stay smart. Link to get access is in the description. And before you go, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks again and see you soon.